Hello, hello. It's me again, just coming in here, doing my weekly checkup, saying hi, hope you're doing well. Hope you're watching the videos, you're subscribing, give me a thumbs up, and kind of reflecting on some of the things I said. I'm not an expert, this is different for everybody. I'm just giving you information based on what I've been through. So I still struggle on and off with anxiety, but not as bad, and I had clinical depression. But I've overcome a lot, and I've grown, and I felt that I needed to share this with people because a lot of times people stay silent when they go through struggles. Even when they come out at the end, they're kind of like, yeah, I went through that. It was awful or whatever. I learned some things, but to reflect on it and kind of pass it along, I think that's important. So, okay. I'm going to talk about believing. Believing in yourself, believing in what you want, believing in who you are, believing. And the reason why I want to touch on this is because I made a big transition and I kind of lost my beliefs. I kind of lost who I was. I was kind of confused. I got scared. I felt vulnerable. I felt lost. So I made a big move. I moved to another state. I've been wanting to do this for years. And I did it. And it felt great. And then I get here, and I'm like freaking out. But I just had to learn. Breathe. I know it's going to be okay. I got this far. There's more to go. What was I expecting? So anyways, believing. I stopped believing in myself. And when you do that, panic sets in or fear set in. When you have the power of believing that you are capable of a whole lot more, and believing that you can get whatever your heart desires if you just believe you are that person, believing that you can make your dreams come true. Just believing you are who you want to be. And you may not have the money right away, or you may not live in this situation, but already practicing that belief, yeah, it will manifest in something great. And I lost track of that. But I started breathing, doing my breathing meditations. I started praying, and I'm like, God, what's going on? And I kept seeing passages about believing in me, leave it all to me, believe. And then I started listening to my mentor and to some other podcasts, and they were talking about believing and don't let your beliefs get ahead of your desires. And I'm like, that's what don't let your desires get ahead of your beliefs. I said that backwards. So you can desire things. You desire ice cream. You desire $1 million. You desire a yacht. But do you believe in it? Think about that. I had to think about that. The difference between desiring. You may desire a handsome man, a beautiful woman. You may desire that certain lipstick. You may desire those shoes. You may desire to have a position at that job. But believing is whenever you're making it a regular day's practice. You're already putting it into action. And God gives us the ability to believe. That's why we have the freedom of choice. You choose how you're going to feel by the power of your beliefs. And our fears can sabotage us. And it did me for a second, but I'm going to kick its butt. And I believe you can too. So, believing is so much deeper. There's people like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He already believed he was a celebrity, a superstar. He already started acting like one before he ever was one. And now look at him. There's a lot of people that have made it in life because they already started practicing it. It's like a subject in school. You got to practice it to harness it. It's like a religion. You got to practice it to better understand it, to live it, to do what is capable to be part of that. Like the sacraments of Catholicism. You practice that because they believe that gets you to a level within the church, closer to Mother Mary. I'm not a perfect Christian, and I'm not an expert in Catholicism, but I was just trying to use that as an example. But again, anything you do, you have to practice it. When you are applying for a job, you don't know all the details and all the standard operation procedures or policies for that position. But that's fine. If you already imagine that you're waking up and getting dressed for that day and to show up, and you have that mindset, it gets you closer. And think about it. The people that do get in those positions to where they have to practice those policies and train and learn about that job position, it's, again, they have to believe it and to do it, to practice it, to follow it. They have to sign their names once they complete the training saying, okay, yeah, I believe in this. Believing. Okay? So you have a great one. And I believe I'll see you next time. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And have a great day.